It's so nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, I see we have some delicious dishes here. But tell me, what was it like opening your very first restaurant?
Well, it is an easy task. If you're someone who has a problem committing to something, this is probably not the field for you because it will consume a lot of your time.
Okay, so were you inspired? You wanted to do something else and decided to do the restaurant, or?
Yes, I wanted to open a night spot that served food, not necessarily a restaurant, but it kind of turned into a restaurant. So here we are now.
Okay, so we're at the Civil,
Mm-hmm.
and how did you come up with the name the Civil?
To be honest, and it's not as complicated as a lot of people think. I just felt like the letters aesthetically looked nice.
Okay, all right. Now, this location was well known as Louis Bookstore Cafe. Did you know that when you decided to come here?
I did not, but the residents will remind you of that every chance they get. so I know now.
Yeah, it was a very popular bookstore and sort of like cafe restaurant.
Okay.
So you had the Civil, and we've got some delicious dishes here in front of us. Tell me a little bit about what we have here.
Well, here we have our crab balls, which are a crowd favorite, and our Crabby egg rolls, which are also a crowd favorite. Probably two of my more popular dishes, seafood. We started the Crabby egg rolls when there was the what was it, like 2 or 3 years ago? It was like the big craze, and everybody was trying them, and every restaurant was on their own rendition of it. So I think we kind of jumped in early on it, and this is what came up with.
Okay. And your second dish over here is?
It's a Baltimore classic, just a standard crab ball. We season it, of course, our own way, but it's basically like what Baltimore's known for, crabs and crabby, and so it's just our take on it.
Okay. So what is it like being in the neighborhood, and do you have a lot of people who are coming here, or people who live in the neighborhood, or do you have people coming in from all over?
To be honest, I feel like I have a crowd that comes from all over. I don't really think I have a strong neighborhood following. Not to say that the neighborhood doesn't come in, because there are people that do not live far, or maybe walk around here. But I think my presence is stronger outside of the neighborhood that it is in.
Okay. So Paul, what has been some of your challenges in being here, opening up your very first restaurant? Were you afraid? Did you say, "Oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? Who's going to help me?"
Well, fear was really never a thing. It was just more of like, how do I take the task on? I have a partner that helped me open the restaurant. His name is Dwayne, and also we worked with Shay Wainwright. She helped do a lot of our the back office stuff, the filing of the papers, the taxes, that kind of thing. Like everything that I was not able to do or didn't know where to even start with. All three of us together kind of put in and figured it out.
Figured out how to get it going.
If one didn't know it, we would research it and then we would figure out how to do it. And we could just, I think, together we were just a team of getting it done.
Okay, so I guess, having that support is very important, because when I think about opening a restaurant, I think, I go back and I look at what's going on TV, Hell's Kitchen and all the rest.
Yeah.
Have you had any of those moments?
Oh, I think every restaurant has. It's not always, a sunshine day in the restaurant, but we try our best to make it so that it can be that way. But realistically, it doesn't happen. But we roll with the punches and we keep it moving. You can't let a bad day sink your ship. You just have to learn from it, adjust, and do better the next.
Okay, so I know in addition to being a restaurant, you also have, a buffet, and what are some of the other activities that you have going on here at the restaurant?
I think under this roof, we've done pretty much all of it. We've had live band. We have a live band every Friday. We have a band on Monday. Every now and then we do productions on Sundays. We have resident DJs here. We've done karaoke, and we've had silent parties. Halloween parties. We've done it all. So.
Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, I understand you have another restaurant as well.
Yes, literally like up the street from here, it's called Eat, Drink, Relax.
Eat, drink, and relax.
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with that slogan? That sounds very cute. I like it.
I don't know if it's just catchy, like easy. Like it's never really too much of a thought process when it comes to the names. Like I just like it's like one of those things. Like once it hits you, it just hits you,
Okay.
and then I stick with it.
Okay, so what type of restaurant is that?
That one is I would say it's a little more upscale than this one, but this one is more like down home fun. That one is more like I want to look nice and want to eat type of restaurant. But the type of cuisine is like Latin fusion. It's when I say Latin fusion, it's very very Latin in the flavorings and the seasonings and the types of food that there are. But the fusion would come in because it's kind of fused with like a soul food spin. So just a couple of things. I think my next idea I really don't want to say is like. So,
Amazing. Okay. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Yes, yes. So we are going to partake of what we have here.
Okay. Two of our signature sangrias. One is the apple peach sangria, and the other one is the southern grape. I'm not really a red wine drinker, but it's very delicious, especially if you like sweet drinks.
Oh,
I'm
let's try it.
I'm more of a white wine person, so that's what we had here.
Oh, this is delicious.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay, and that's the apple.
Yes, the sangria.
Okay.
This one is more my favorite. I like white wine.
Okay, like white wine. Okay.
Dry white wine, but this is a Moscato base. So.
Okay. Well, let's partake of some of this.
So, feel free to dig in. I've had these dishes a million times, so I'll let you do the thing. This is the Crabby egg roll.
Crabby egg roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it tastes better every time I do it. Well, again, I've had this a million times. I can make these with my eyes closed.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
So what goes into making these?
It's very similar to doing like a crab cake. You incorporate different cheeses, and then you wrap them in the egg roll wrap, and then they're deep fried.
Okay. I like this. Now let's try our crab cake. And that's what Maryland is known for.
And just me.
Crab cakes.
These are lump crab meat. These contain lump crab meat. They're crab rolls, yeah.
It's very good. Very good. Well, I think our Marylanders are in for a real treat.
Thank you.
Between the Civil and EDR, all located in the Mount Vernon area.
Yes, ma'am.
And I got to try the food from the EDR since you got that Latin cuisine.
Yes,
going on.
definitely. You must come.
Yes.